Like, she walked by the vehicle, looked dead at me, saw me in the car, got in her car, backed up, and rammed into the back of my mom's car 3 times with me in it. And so
At one point, like so this is the crazy thing, right? Even though he was married to that woman, like the woman he was married to, we had a conversation one time where he basically told me he loves her, but he never wants to have kids with her.
Motherfucker, I wish I would have played in my face.
You
No,
lowered the
listen,
bar.
girl, because I've been through that and I hated my stepmom. I was like, you ruined everything.
Really? See, my stepmom. I love my stepmom. I didn't have,
not that
I
deep.
didn't have no problem with her. But my dad, he replaced her out with another one. So, so I was forced to move on. But that's nothing too.
Ooh, that's a good topic.
Too.
Like breaking, like even though we was talking about, like, not saying right now, but like I never thought about that kind of breakup though. Like when you break up a family and then like the kid now has to break up with their mom, not break up with the mom, break up with the stepmom because he's moving on to another stepmom or whatever. And it's like, damn, I done already developed like a relationship with this person. And now you want to get into a new one. Like that can emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
That's what I'm thinking.
I really
it
take that personally because, what, you can't talk to me now just because you and my dad not together?
Right.
Like, I really do be taking that personally, especially when you be dating somebody and you build a relationship with their family or their friends and then everybody drop you because y'all broke up. Like, I don't understand. We can't still be friends?
I want to know that possible. That's one. And two, there's the other aspect where this girl, I was like, one of my friends, she broke up with this guy, but her heart was like, she has a big heart like me. Like, so it's like, she couldn't let go of the kids, right? So she was just like, I know she has a new man, by the way, guys, okay? She has a new man and she still looks out for the kids in the previous relationship.
No.
What? But listen, but wait.
You will not have me pay for somebody else's child. No.
But you not paying. She's not having him pay. He's not paying. She's paying. She wants to buy, because for her, it's like she didn't want to seem like or feel like she abandoned the kids. They're kids, right? So she didn't want them to feel like they did something, which is why she's not talking to them. So she still buys them gifts to this day. She still like reaches out and talks to them. And it's been years. Like she's been in her new relationship at least for like 5 to 7.
But how does your new man?
That is the new man.
Care about somebody else's kid?
Okay, they ain't going.
But that's why I'm asking y'all. Like, do you think that's problematic?
I think they can be.
Kids will be all right. They'll move on. They'll find friends.
But that's not right.
I think it can be problematic if the man can't fully understand why she's doing that. Like if he's not mature enough to understand why she's doing that, then I think it can be problematic.
Okay, I could take.
But at what point do you stop taking the money from your household to?
So that's the way you're looking at it.
Take care of somebody else's hellions.
Wow.
I do.
I guess Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead, Amanda.
When you got in a relationship with that person, you got in a relationship with their kids, right?
Yeah.
Like that, but you build a relationship with the kids.
So when I dump the kids, right?
Okay, so now that you're not with that person no more,
I dump the kids.
Oh my God. Amanda, jump in. Amanda, jump in.
I don't know.
Okay, no. So I see it differently because I was raised I was raised by my stepdad at 5 years old. My mom and my dad got divorced when I was 2. And then she left my dad for this other man and had a baby with him. And that's my little brother. And I lived with this man. He was my stepdad until I was.
Oh, Malik, you looping.
Sorry. I was living with my stepdad until I was 11 when my mom and my stepdad divorced. And I still had to go back and forth every other weekend because my brother, that was his dad. And so in order for my brother to feel comfortable going back to his dad's house, it wasn't that he didn't want to go there alone. It's that he was young and he wanted another friend to play with because there wasn't really no kids in the house over there. So I would go with him to make him feel comfortable. But my ex-stepdad's new girlfriend literally tried to off me. She saw me in my mom's van and she hit it from behind with me in it 3 times. Like, she walked by the vehicle, looked dead at me, saw me in the car, got in her car, backed up and ran into the back of my mom's car 3 times with me in it. And so, like, I feel if this new step parent or the new person coming over to take care of the child, if they actually feel like they can take care of that child as their own, it's okay. But the moment that it becomes somebody else's and they're no longer interested in taking care of the child, they're more interested in being on the other adult side, it no longer becomes okay. But I feel like if that parent is still there, like you were raised by that parent for 6-7 years and you developed a relationship and you really feel like that's your father, then you're still going to go around and they're still going to try and take care of you. So it just depends on the aspect because everybody lives different lifestyles too.
Now let me ask you, hold on, because now, okay, I hope you don't mind me unpacking this, because you said she got into the car and hit the other vehicle 3 times to try to take you out. Well, how does your biological mother feel about it? And your father? Like,
my mother was there. She came to pick us up. She was inside talking to my stepdad. The girl, because she had left after she hit the car, and I ran and I opened the door while she was about to hit it again, and I rolled out of the car and I ran inside and I told my mom what was going on. My mom ran outside and watched her hit the car the 4th time without me in it, and then she drove off and she disappeared for a good 30 minutes, and my mom called the cops. The girl came back and hid in the backyard on the jungle gym, and my mom was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna press charges because my daughter's okay, and like, I don't want to cause any traumatic experience for the children. She's like, but let it be known that my daughter will not be coming back here and my son will not be coming here until she straightens up her stuff and we figure out what her mental issue is against my children. She can have a problem with me, that's fine, but she's not going to take it out on the kids. So she was very upset about it.
So wait, before you continue, I just want to make sure I got the steps right. It's the stepmom is the other woman that your stepfather married, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So my stepdad and my mom got divorced, and then he found another woman, and me and my brother were still going over there because my stepdad is my brother's real dad.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Family math is always hard for me. Like when people go into
No, it's okay. You're good.
Sorry, I had to ask. But yeah, I hear you now. I understand.
It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. It really is.
So at that time, okay, so was your dad going back and forth? I mean, was your stepdad going back and forth between the new lady and your mama?
No. They were completely done and over with.
She's too busy rolling
Yep.
the car.
So okay, so let me add some context to the situation. The stepmom, we actually know we don't know for a fact, but we're pretty sure that she off her own mother. She was a nurse, and her mother was in a assisted living, and she was her nurse. And the mother ended up ODing, and the only reason that she would be able to do that is if somebody unlocked the cabinet, and the only person that had the key was her own daughter. So she's already an evil person.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Allegedly. We gotta throw that up there, y'all. Allegedly.
So I don't really think it had anything to do with me or my mom. I think she just didn't want anybody else in her relationship. She wanted her man, and that was it.
Oh my god.
So your stepdad had already left her and went at your mama. That's where I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, so your stepdad left your mom for her,
Mhm.
right? And then went back,
No,
or she was still, or he was
no,
still there.
they ended up. He didn't leave her for her. They got a divorce and he eventually found her, and we were already going over to the house, so she knew that we existed. She knew we were there. She knew that she was going to have to deal with us, and she just didn't like that, and she was finding any way to get rid of us. She literally killed my dog. So, off my dog, sorry. I didn't mean to say that on TikTok, but like there's a lot of things that she did to try to push us out. And if you come in accepting the children and you know that they're there and you develop that relationship like my stepdad did, okay. But when you come in and you know that the children exist and you don't want that relationship and you treat them so poorly that you're trying to push them out like she did, then that's not okay. So it just depends on like the situation. It depends on the person themselves. It depends on if you grew up with that step parent or if they're just like brand new. There's a lot of different things that go into it. It's not just cut and dry, honestly.
Yeah, I agree, but goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, if the children are like adult, it's different situation. So like me, like my step parents and my stepmom, I never was a full adult. I was grown, and even now I still talk to her on Facebook or I message her on Facebook. But she ain't buying me shit. But no, her kids, is what I linked on the most. Her kids are like my brothers and sisters. Like, and that's what that to me is the most important part. Like, as far as us children, we still look at each other as brothers and sisters, even though parents don't, ain't together no more.
Can I say something real quick? Hey Malik, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, I'm
That was it.
Damn, he must have been missing for a while.
Oh my god.
no, because I ain't seen him in a minute. So
Everybody said the same thing.
Girl.
But no, I mean, okay, so now if you bring some, I guess, some nuance to it, what if the person has a child on you while you're with them?
Oh, baby, we done. You cheated on me. Fuck you. What the? Wait. What's wrong with you? You in that baby? I'm trying to big ass baby. No, I'm gone.
Oh my.
So that's how you felt about the baby?
Joe,
Everything was a lie. You lied about everything.
don't bring them up inside my house. I'm really disrespectful. Don't bring them in my house. No, baby, you gone. If you cheat on me and you have a kid,
It was.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say fuck the baby, but it ain't the baby's fault. But I'm like, fuck you. That baby gotta go. Yeah, y'all both gotta go. I'm sorry. But no.
Yeah.
I mean, the baby part of him.
Oh, no.
I mean,
By
yeah, but the baby
extension.
didn't do nothing. That
The
baby
baby
didn't
cheated
actually
too.
be there. That baby didn't actually be there.
Not the baby guilty, too.
Right. That baby didn't do nothing. That baby did not ask to be here.
Bitch.
That baby
That
was
baby did not
assault.
ask to be here, just like a lot of us. We did not
So
ask.
it's
Guilty
not
by
gold, but
association.
y'all both need to vote.
Guilty by association.
I'm not blaming the baby, but either way, y'all both gotta go. Bye bye.
now the only way I'm being, so I mean, the only way I would be okay with something like that is if it was, and I had to be okay with the threesome from the beginning. And no, because ain't no woman gonna be involved in my threesome. So it's not gonna happen. Sorry, no offense, ladies.
No woman gonna be involved in your threesome? Is that what you said?
What'd you say?
What did you said ain't no woman gonna be involved with your threesome?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because I was gonna say, if we had a threesome and somebody got pregnant, that's a different story.
Oh, that happened to my friend. Look at your face.
People are just nasty.
So he was married.
Is that a bed?
He was married, and I don't know how, but he convinced his wife to have like threesomes, right? But like it was with a friend of his. I don't know. That just wasn't a good idea right there. But they trusted her. They knew that, her status and stuff like that with certain things, blah, blah, blah. So, whatever the case is, like they would engage in a couple threesomes or whatever. So now, at one point, like so this is the crazy thing, right? Even though he was married to that woman, like the woman he was married to, we had a conversation one time where he basically told me he loves her, but he never wants to have kids with her. Right? Yeah. Don't I weirdest conversation ever. Because
Why is that weird?
because listen, when he then got the girl pregnant, because the girl from the threesome ended up getting pregnant, she was upset because now not only, well, she ended up getting pregnant with twins, right? So now she didn't want kids, she wasn't ready for kids or whatever, so she went to proceed to,
So why was they busting it wide open with no protection? Y'all.
that's a whole I don't even know how it got that
Yo,
far.
you exposing your partner to all the stuff they got going on.
Right, but like I
Right.
said, they knew she was clean though. That's what I'm saying. Like they picked her first because she was a good option, right? So now when she then did what she did, got rid of the kids or whatever, he was so angry. Why? Because he wants kids, but he doesn't want kids with his wife.
Oh, you know what though? You know what? So I've seen that before, and I don't know if this is the same thing, but I do know that some people look at your genes and they look at your features, and sometimes that's not the genes and features that they want.
Girl,
I've seen that.
I don't know if it was all that. I feel like he
Yeah,
really
but I say
didn't.
from this story, he don't seem like he was that smart. I mean, or at least thought it that way.
I don't think he was really into her like that after a while, and they ended up getting a divorce eventually.
So
But they-
if you're not into her, why marry her?
That's what I was.
No, but he was into her when they got married. He was into her when they got married, but I think as they were, together, etc.,
She
whatever.
gained some weight.
No, she looked good. She was a bad girl, but he
that's
did
what-
not.
She
He
just got
did not
bored.
want kids with her for some reason. He felt like she wouldn't be the mother that he wants for his kids. He didn't mind being with her as a partner, but as far as like a mother to his kids, this is what he told me. I don't know. This is his
Dudes are
explanation.
weird.
But
It's
if she don't-
weird.
if she don't have kids, how would he know what kind of motherly instinct she has?
I
Right.
don't know, but he just did not want her to be the mother of his kids.
I
is
felt
what
like
I'm
he
saying.
was looking for an exit from the get-go, and having kids was gonna tie him down.
Right.
Well, I feel like when he started to do the threesomes, that's when he was kind of like,
Shopping.
like it was his
And
safe
that's how
way.
it's right there.
Right. It was his safe way of starting to test out the waters outside of their relationship within the
Right.
relationship. And then when he told me he got mad at the girl getting rid of the kids, I'm like, I thought you didn't want kids. And he was just like, I told you I didn't want kids with my wife, but I never said I don't want kids.
That's so offensive.
That's so
That is.
hurtful.
That's so hurtful. So you would rather kids with some random broad, but I gotta beg and beg and beg for years for you to have kids with me, and you still don't like, girl.
And then you probably and then you got to pay child support too.
Well, he wouldn't have minded. He really
Well, I
didn't
mean,
mind.
too,
Oh
though.
wow.
And then
Wow.
they had an agreement.
Because
when-
he knew the girl that they did it with, he knew her though. Like it wasn't just a complete stranger completely. They weren't gonna go completely out the water. He
They
knew
had
her.
something. They had some shit going on in the
I
midst
think
of having that threesome. They
It could have been also the interest. Like say I always wanted to have sex with you, but now I'm married, but now like you're still single, you're my friend, but let me see if I could get you in on, a threesome with me and my wife or whatever. Even though that's weird.
No,
But
I
as
don't
his
like
wife,
that. Absolutely not.
But that's what it was, guys, to be honest. That's his friend. Like
It
that is
is.
really
Uh-uh.
the thing.
for the
That's
wife,
not like that.
like my husband
Relationships.
wants a piece of himself and another woman, like as a child with another female. Like that's like real deep. Like
My thing is that it was unprotected,
But I mean, like-
so that means it's a different. I didn't know it was
My thing
unprotected.
is, if you knew that he didn't want no kids, then why did you marry him?
She didn't know that. That wasn't the notion she
told
signed
her.
up for.
You said that he told her, right?
No,
No.
they had been married a few years already.
So
And then-
eventually she didn't find out that he wanted kids. He didn't
He
want
told
kids.
her. He told
He
her.
told me.
He
He
told
never. He didn't
her.
tell her.
He
He
didn't
just
tell her.
wasn't impregnating her. Like he
I
was.
feel like a valid point here is that if, regardless, like, okay, so everybody agreed to have the threesome, cool. But I feel like unprotected, like if you're testing the waters, you shouldn't be doing that unprotected.
Right.
Like something's gonna happen. You have two chances, not just one chance. Now you got two chances, and it was twins. Like
Right.
that's just karma.
But that goes to show you how much you maybe were intrigued in having kids with somebody else also. Because why the hell would you
He
do that?
allowed it to happen, so it's not just on him. Because y'all went into it together. First
Wait,
off.
no, I'm saying like him even wanting it to be unprotected. That means low key, you have a very subconscious part of you that wants to impregnate somebody outside of
Because
your marriage.
Okay, so why did the wife allow it?
That's not.
That's
that
too
I can't
much.
even answer.
Right, answer that for us. Why does she allow that? Because
I feel like he really did convince her. I don't know about the unprotection part.
His main goal was to get somebody else pregnant because if she allowed it, she didn't have a problem with it.
But this is the thing. I don't think she.
That good. Sometimes the penis that good, and it clouds the judgment.
But I'm gonna say
It's
this.
not just clouds the judgment.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like this is what it was. Like being that it was a friend, right? I feel like he did it in a way where it wouldn't look as suspect. Now, imagine if we picked up a random person. We got them tested and this and that, and then this is the person we're interested in. We're talking to them. We're getting to know them. Both of us are getting to know this new person together. Now, that's different. But now, imagine I pick somebody that I already know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I already know this person.
So the wife don't know the girl?
She didn't, that wasn't her friend, that was his friend. They know each other as far as like seeing each other before.
So they not knowing each other as friendship level. They don't know on a deeper level versus just,
He knew her on a deeper level. He knew the girl on a deeper level. The wife did not.
What's the relationship between the wife and the girl?
Well, it's just friends. Like it was, but that's what I'm saying is different now. It's different when you as a couple are scouting together, meaning like you are getting to know this new person together. That's different. If you come in with someone,
She didn't take a chance to knowing the girl. She don't know the girl at all?
she knows of her. Like it's like
I think you made too much.
He's looking into semantics. My thing is like,
Right.
if we are together and I have friends, you probably seen this person at a party or a function. You know my friends. But to say that's your friend.
I think it's more like an acknowledgement. Like, okay, you see that person, but you don't really know them like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Because
not
for me, if someone asks me for a threesome and it's somebody that I've seen once or twice, I don't know that bitch. No disrespect.
Right, seen you before, you don't know.
But if it's somebody that your partner knows and they can also additionally vouch for them,
Of course they are gonna vouch for them.
No, absolutely not. No,
I'm not saying you would. I'm saying
I know.
He vouched for the woman, and it was. Imagine, put yourself in the wife's position. It's like now it's not a random. You have me doing a threesome with somebody you've known for years. You know her. You know how she moves or whatever. I'm gonna trust my partner, my husband, more in the decision making because why would he put us in danger?
Excuse my language. That line that they couldn't even tell.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
When I tell you he was a wigger though, he was a wigger. Let's preface this. He was a white tea man.
Oh, he was
with a Hispanic black girl. Okay, Afro Latino girl.
Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna also say his girlfriend now is a black girl. He likes chocolate, okay? That man is into, he's not into his kind at all.
Where he at? Where he at, girl?
I'm about to find him too.
For me, they both lost when they couldn't even discuss their kid situation before getting married. Like on Tinder and stuff like that.
That's true.
Things.
But I said they did though. They did. He didn't go. They didn't go into this without those kind of conversations and without
y'all know
talking about that.
Things in relationships will change. Like there could be somebody who you meet and you could say at that point, "Oh, I want to get married to you. I want to have a family with you." And then 6 months down the line, you're like, "I don't know why I even thought that crazy shit with your ass." That shit. That does happen. So that is
prior to getting married, he told her, "I want to have kids, just not with you."
No, prior to getting married, he told her all the things that you would tell a woman if you want her to marry you, especially.
Right. So lie.
He didn't lie. I think in the beginning, he did imagine her as his wife, the mother to his future kids, you know, and his future and all that stuff. She had a lot together when they got together. I will say she was also, I'm gonna also say she is older than him, right? By a few years. So for me, I'm especially more mad at that because it's like, you know, she has limited time, right? And you are now wasting her time. She could be with somebody else.
Because I just feel like y'all just putting all the blame on the man.
No, I'm not blaming the man. I'm saying like, well, in a sense, there is blame on him. You staying with me knowing that you don't want to have a kid with me, and you know I'm up there in age.
Wait a minute. How long you been knowing this man before y'all got married?
A few years. A few years. More than 2.
Girl.
Hold on.
Well, how long I known this man, or he
blamed it all on the man, like he's sneaky and he doing all this.
No, I'm not saying he's sneaky. I think things change. Like Chef was saying, like they got together and he could see that. But then after a while, he, you know, once you start living with someone, that's when you start to really know them. You start to see the ins and outs of who they
Then
are.
obviously their mistake was getting married too soon. If it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying it was more than 2 years.
If it's only been 2 years and you learning about them and being like, oh, now I don't want this, I don't want that.
No, it was more. It was more than 2 years. They dated a healthy amount. Like it was a healthy relationship. I just felt like when they got together for real, that's when he started to see like, maybe I don't want to have kids with her, but he didn't have the heart to tell her that after a while. They were married for at least 5 years before that happened.
So I don't think personally there is a certain amount of time that a person can date to say, oh, this is a good amount of time to get married. Because frankly, that depends on your relationship. Because I feel like if I don't know within 6 months, I'll know within 6 months whether or not you are the one for me. And if I can't tell in 6 months that you're not.
Majesty is like, hell no. How long you feel like you gotta date before marriage?
I could put on a play for 6 months. That's easy.
You can put on the show.
Okay, Denzel.
You can put it on, but you can also put on a play for 2 years, 10 years as well.
Yes,
that's true too. And it all falls back onto how well.
Versus 10 years versus a couple of months. There are some things that you're gonna find that's failures in that.
Also true.
The girls.
To a man for 10 years, she has 6 kids, 6 girls.
Oh, no.
Okay, and she is now married to a full-fledged woman. Period. So,
period.
If you married with that person for that long and they ain't seen nothing for 10 years, and you ain't seen no.
What's up, man? How you doing?
You're a little delusional.
What's up, friend?
No, but things do change. People do end up in relationships and later on shift into another lifestyle, you know, another relationship or whatever the case may be. That happens a lot. It's not like you can't say, like, just like we changed on our single self or single lives or whatever.
That's me.
You're still a person within the relationship that can change.
So,
and just because it takes you 6 years, it makes.
When you get married, when you make a vow to this person, it's not really going to stand because 50 years from now, you're going to be somebody else.
It's not that. I'm vowing to you in every form that you
become.
That person.
I would never say that, Alex. Not because
I wouldn't either. That's why I commented it.
Wait, I know if he don't want to.
I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy, Alex? I Jeff, something similar to this. I was like, listen, if I gotta see it before anything go any further, because if it's not, if it ain't it, I can't.
I can work with him. See, I can work with him.
Nah, bad sex for years is terrible.
Like the smallest I could do was 6. That's the smallest I could do. I'm sorry. That's the smallest I could do. That's it.
Baby, bless your heart.
That's me being nice.
Bless your nice heart.
That's not a
There's
preference.
so much
Some plutonium X dick.
That's not a preference. He's prejudiced against small dicks.
No,
I'm dead.
I'm just saying we could be good friends.
Everybody with the big dick
I'm saying we could be good friends.
Am I your preference?
I am not prejudiced.
That's not a relationship.
I just know my body, and like anything smaller than 6, I can't do it. I'm like, what is that?
No, no. The size is nothing for me. It's the face. It's the personality or the face for one. If the face ain't good, I don't care how big. That's trash to me. If the face ain't good, I'm sorry. 'Cause I had to look at you in your face and your eyes.
So you trying to tell me you ain't never date a Ugg mug at least once?
So here's the thing. I have dated a person that was ugly, and I knew they was ugly. But at first, I wasn't attracted to them. They grew on me over in time.
And that's what they can do. So.
But am I still with that ugly motherfucker? Nope.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
And then beauty is not something that's guaranteed. Like, it's not something set in stone. Beauty is.
It's not skin deep only
opinionated.
either.
Yeah, because whenever,
Right. It's always subjective.
whenever I hear someone, or like one of my best friends, it's, at least when she was single, and she was like, "Oh my God, you do so fine." I'm like, "Okay, so what else about him besides that? What else he got?"
Right.
Like, come on.
Because I want you to be beautiful from inside too, though.
Right.
I'm not as ideal and
Right.
as
with you though.
you know, as well. I don't want to say that word, but like, you know what I mean. Like, as weird as they may sound or whatever, like, I do want that. Like, I don't think that's so far fetched to ask for.
What, beauty on the inside?
Yeah.
See,
Right, 'cause
I feel like with the proper amount of therapy, counseling, and all that, you can become beautiful on the inside. That outside, you stuck that mug, baby.
You
And also,
I mean, the only thing you might have is like, a little surgery, but that's all you got. But I don't know if you want to do that.
They got
And
that.
your
also-
avatar is stuck as is.
I don't feel like I trust like people who are pretty because I just feel like if you that pretty, like I feel like you making up for something that's not there on the inside.
Oh, so you don't trust me already?
Or me.
No,
Are you gonna trust
absolutely
me?
not.
Wait, hold on, Alex.
Because when I
much,
first came in here,
no.
I was like, she real pretty.
So you think people that's got it together? Okay, so people that are cute on the outside don't make
Right.
themselves cute. We're born this way, for one. For two, we can
So
have
what-
a cute inside and a cute
So
outside.
so what's that in front of you?
No. First of all, I said cute, not full face and hair, baby.
That fuck paper hair.
It's beard wash, okay? It's beard
But my
wash.
thing is, like, what's funny is the people that are.
Beard palm, okay? Let me tell beard right, okay?
I feel like the people that are the prettiest on the outside, like, it's a misconception that all of them have like ugly souls because a lot of them tend to be insecure, to be for real.
No, they do. Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Absolutely.
it's sometimes they don't even realize what their avatar looks like. Like, you may be pretty and not even really
Right.
know
Not
what
Avatar.
you. Sorry.
And they even got some dudes that are even like photogenic. And,
Girl, and also that's why I don't believe nothing on Instagram because I be seeing people with their whole friend groups and like posting these thirst traps and I'll be like, you real depressed inside. Like I just know it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well-
no. Swipe left. Swipe
You know what I
left.
hate though? The ones that be really photogenic and look really good in pictures.
I just said that.
Ew!
I just said that, Chef.
Wait, what, Chef?
Chef, I just said that.
Oh.
Wait, they're pretty on the outside and then they what?
No,
they're
we
pretty
were
like-
saying that it's crazy how the fine ones always, not, I don't say always, but there are some fine ones that be photogenic, don't like taking pictures. When you meet them, you like, damn. Are you sure?
Ooh.
'Cause, ooh.
Yeah.
But I like that. You don't really know.
I met a few.
You don't really know how cute you are.
You don't
stay
really
there.
know.
Yeah.
Let's stay
No,
there.
no, because that's the problem is that they too cute for their own good.
I mean, the other problem is
yeah,
when
but
they find out how
sometimes-
cute they are, they may not
Yeah,
stay.
sometimes some dudes don't like taking pictures. They just don't like that.
I don't like it. I feel like I never look like my photos.
I feel that.
Like I
Oh.
look worse
It
than my
depends
photos.
on the mood.
Oh.
I
be
mean,
like-
photos are
My
memories.
next man, I'll make sure he know he ugly as sin. That way he won't leave.
I feel like I'm just video built.
Well, that's very insecurities. But that's very insecure chef.
No, and I think the Ugg ones sometimes they be having too much cockiness about them.
No, they
Getting
do.
played,
I've been
getting
noticing that on
played
TikTok.
by an Ugg mug is
I've been
the
noticing that on
worst
TikTok. That's
feeling
crazy.
ever.
Girl.
When you get played by them, you feel lower than low because you
I've noticed that.
You thought it was a win.
Yes.
I've noticed that on TikTok. It's crazy. I'm just like, y'all
It's
really
happened to me, Chef. Don't do it.
It's happened. Like you
play by you motherfucker. I wish I would have ugly bitch played in my face.
you lowered the
Listen,
bar
I was trying to get
a little
I was
bit.
trying to get married to this dude.
Oh no.
And he straight played me.